And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Here's Tremont Smith with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Stroud from the pistol. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends.
Good one.
But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, run to Mixon. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
What? Is the chicken insada?
First down run, netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, you can have him.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds him over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The Rams showing a nickel look. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Kirk in motion left. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Tank Dell the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Stafford to throw. That one complete to Higbee. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short. The Rams are set to punt. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, Stroud. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. Completed over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon.
Damn, I had it. I should have trusted it.
On a 1st down run, he picked up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On play action, here's Stroud.
Ooh, that was nice.
There, it's intercepted.
That was
And
nice.
the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that for football. That's his first career interception. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at 1st down here. Throwing now, Stafford. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. A handoff for Williams, running left. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now run here. Baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Texans grab it. He's at the 30. The 10. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Rams nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for
Still
Houston.
reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
12 yards. And the Rams first down.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
A 6-yard pick.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 4. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It was defended by Derek Stingley.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Connects on the crosser. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. They go play action with Stroud. He throws a bullet to this wide open down the field, and he has it. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-point lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Okay, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the 38. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Stafford. It's complete to Higbee. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Williams now on first and 10. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
From the 20 on second down. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams make it a one-score game in the first half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
A gain of a yard.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the Texans lined up with a 2nd and 8. From the 37. Completed to his running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They are now set for 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Stroud completes it quick. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
All set up now for 1st and 10. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Kirk in motion left. Here's Stroud again. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 27.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Screen here for Williams. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Sanford now on first down. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Stafford to throw. That one complete to Higbee. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now Stafford again. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Give to Corum from the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
This one's caught. It looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
22, waiting. 50-50. 59.
Second down, looking for options. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Rams first down. First down and goal to go.
Williams. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The half's going to begin with a mix and run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Kirk in motion left. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking to throw, Stroud. Low finding his back, Nixon. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dell now in motion right. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Dell, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And the Texans first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tate Dell there. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Connects on the crosser. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Rams 21. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, here's Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The best defenses, you go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right. 19.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
18-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
All right.
Shotgun now, first round. That one connects. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
All right. 18. What's that?
Slot man motioned over. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up second and goal at the Rams' 6-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud from the pistol. Got a screen to the running back. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's a gain of
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard
Throwing
line.
now on 1st down. Stafford. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast.
11 more yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
Stafford from the gun. Connects with Adams again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 4. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams cut the lead down to 10. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Stroud completes it quick. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Second and 3 now. On the ground again with Mixon. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Texans looking like they'll start this season with a win. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
All right.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Loss of 5 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Up and good from Fairbairn. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively. defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on third and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on fourth down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point. Every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. The field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he's taken down at the 30. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Stafford now on first down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Reed with the INT.
Kate, I got a pretty good idea that he is not letting go of that football. It's headed for his mantle and maybe his family. That's a guy who was a day 3 pick. Weren't even 100% sure he's going to make the roster. And we just saw him get the first interception of his career. What a moment.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So it's a win for the Texans. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.